Before we start, there was a new news before recording this video about Gears of War 6, you can see in the end of the video. Welcome to Soul Game Channel. In this video we will talk about Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Shinji Mikami and Dead Island 2, Mighty Doom free for phones. Stay in video to see all news. Let's begin. Ubisoft has released a new update for Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which has been released since 2015. Released for the PS4 version of the game, the update aims to fix issues when running the game through the precompatibility feature on the PS5 platform. Update 1.53 does not add any kind of new content in any way. It was an interesting move by Ubisoft to make one of its old games more accessible and smoother to play on the PS5 platform. The lag and stuttering issues fixed by the update were said to have made Assassin's Creed Syndicate almost unplayable on PS5. The issue started to be exclusive to the PlayStation platform, as no such issues were reported in the Xbox version of the game. Ubisoft is currently working on a number of upcoming Assassin's Creed games. We have Assassin's Creed Mirage that is supposed to be released this year, and in the future we will see both Assassin's Creed Codename Red and Assassin's Creed Codename Hex. The company still supports Assassin's Creed Valhalla with smaller updates that fix issues. Ubisoft is supposed to be present at E3 2023, where the company will undoubtedly present its upcoming titles, most notably the Mirage game, which we know little about since the first cinematic reveal. I expect to see the first gameplay demo during E3. Tell us your opinion and expectations about the upcoming E3 in general. Shinji Mikami is leaving Tango Gameworks, Xbox One, in a surprising and shocking move. The director and founder of Tango Gameworks, Shinji Mikami, has left after more than 12 years. In a surprising and shocking move, the director and founder of Tango Gameworks, Shinji Mikami, has left after more than 12 years. In an email sent to ZeniMax employees and verified by True Achievements, Bethesda Vice President Todd Vaughn announced that legendary game designer Shinji Mikami is leaving Tango Gameworks, a subsidiary of Xbox Studios. It was stated in the following email, "I am writing today to let you know that studio head Shinji Mikami has decided to leave Tango Gameworks in the coming months. He worked on the titles Evil Within, Ghostwire, Tokyo, and of course Hi-Fi Rush." According to the email, Tango Gameworks will continue to support its recent titles, Ghostwire, Tokyo, and Hi-Fi Rush, while senior officials at Bethesda work with the studio's leadership on what comes next. With a career spanning 33 years, Shinji Mikami has one of the most impressive resumes in the industry and is credited with creating the popular horror game Resident Evil and working on several sequels until the critically acclaimed Resident Evil 4. Over the years, Shinji has also worked on other notable games such as Dino Crisis, Beautiful Joe, and Vanquish. While the Tango Gameworks studio was founded in early 2010, it was acquired by ZeniMax later in the same year, which was later acquired by Microsoft to join the Xbox Studios. At the time, Shinji worked with his team on the survival horror game The Evil Within in 2014 and its sequel The Evil Within 2-3 years later in 2017. Most recently, he served as an executive producer on Ghostwire, Tokyo, and the arcade game Hi-Fi Rush. In the email, he called Hi-Fi Rush one of the most successful launches for Bethesda and Xbox in recent years, adding that the rhythm-based action game generated great momentum and had a definite impact on the community when it was released on Xbox and Game Pass. Until the moment of writing this report, Shinji Mikami did not talk about any details about his departure. While we are waiting for him to announce this and talk about his future and whether this step is his complete retirement from the industry, or he will search for a new way to complete his veteran career. A new review of Dead Island 2 introduces us to Bruno. Dead Island 2 has got a new trailer introducing the last of the 6 playable characters. The series of videos launched by the development team comes as part of its promotional campaign in preparation for its launch on home platforms next April. The 6th hero is the conman Bruno, who is skilled at pulling off high-stakes heists before moving on to killing the undead full-time. Unlike some of his allies, he is more agile and would rather stab zombies in the back than confront them in Dead Island 2. Bruno's skills range from backstab, which gives a medium damage boost when attacking zombies from behind. Rapid reprisal also increases his agility and heavy attack costs when blocking or parrying attacks. His strategy is to avoid damage and deliver a powerful blow to the back for maximum damage. Dambuster Studios and publisher Deep Silver have announced that Dead Island 2's release date will come a week earlier than planned, as it will release on April 21st instead of April 28th. So that completes the 6 playable characters. We remember that earlier we saw many impressions of the initial game experiences, as many described it as preserving the original game. It also borrowed some elements from the game Dying Light, which it shares many of the same. We recall that the game will be released for the current and past generation platforms and the PC on April 21st. Announcing the free Mighty Doom game for phone, revealed from the top view of smartphones, Mighty Doom is an action shooter based on the saga. The game will be released on March 21, 2023. While it's available for pre-registration now, Mighty Doom will offer a free trial that will challenge players to run and weaponize their way through crowds of savage, beautifully designed demons with loads of unique levels and powerful bosses. In the event that you want to get a chance to try the game, you can pre-register Mighty Doom, so that you get the opportunity to try the game as soon as it is released. From launch day March 21st, 2023 through April 20th, 2023, everyone who plays Mighty Doom will receive the Mini Slayer Pack, which includes free gear and exclusive weapon skins. Mighty Doom Mini Slayer Pack, Hell Baron's Heavy Cannon Weapon Skin, Akudaman Rocket Launcher Weapon Skin, 3 keys for equipment, 1 key to the weapon, 80 crystals. The description of the game came from the following developer. Players control Mini Slayer, an all-new character that's small but mighty, and is based on the popular Slayer from Doom. When an unknown energy stream penetrates Gibbo's toy factory, the Mini Slayer is brought to life and transported to an alternate dimension. The mission? Kill every demon that gets between you and your stolen pet rabbit, Daisy. Unleash the power of the Mini Slayer and slay thousands of demons in this frantic but cute action shooter with a top view. Players will arm themselves with legendary weapons, upgraded gear, and powerful skills as they use their reflexes to shoot, dodge, and perform glorious kills through waves of demon forces. Also, according to the description, the game will present roguelite-type challenges, so that if players die in battle, they can rise again and continue fighting by leveling up, upgrading weapons and equipment, or by finding new skill sets to overcome and destroy hordes of demons. As for the game world, it came in the following description: experience the original Doom cartoon world, an alternate reality of the Doom series inspired by the Doom Eternal collectible dolls. Gentle violence and bloodshed await players in the never-ending war against Hell and its demons. Slayers Club members will receive an exclusive club-themed Mini Slayer skin in Mighty Doom once the game launches. Players must log into the game and connect to their Bethesda.net Slayers Club account once to receive the item. There have been several hints that Gears 6 is in development lately from several fairly reliable sources, but now we get a direct hint from a former director of the series who worked on the first 2 parts, as he indicated his return and warned of his continuation. Joshua Ortega, director of the first 2 parts of the Gears of War series, exclusive to Xbox and Microsoft, producer and designer of the third and third parts of it, hinted that Gears 6 is in development. Ortega recently went out to interact with his fans via the Twitter platform, and there he stated what is said to be a hint of his return from the 6th season. Via a series of tweets, Ortega said that he wrote and directed the sequel to the series, and also worked on compilation tasks for the game, in addition to his assistance and co-direction in the third part. And here comes the fun part. The director shared his own series of tweets, writing, "One more time, we'll do it," or so his tweet indicated. This means that Microsoft is considering returning the series to its roots in the upcoming 6th part by bringing back the director who contributed to building the series. In previous news, and during an episode of Game Mess Mornings, Giant Bomb reporter Jeff Grubb claims that the Canadian Xbox studio is now working in full force on the 6th installment. The Coalition studio, developer of the series, said in May 2021 that it was preparing to move on to developing a next-generation project. It will be developed using Unreal Engine 5. Shortly after, a LinkedIn profile of one of the studio-level designers revealed that they were working on a completely new title. This news came after the same team canceled 2 projects that were under development. Do you think that the veteran director's tweet of the series hides bigger secrets behind it?